Yo, thanks for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. You got all kind of shit on my channel, man. Doing a Thursday cast. Thirsty Thursdays. Today we talking about Byron Allen's interview on The Breakfast Club. I want to give him some courtroom advice. Definitely want to kind of uncover some lessons in white supremacy that I think were made plain by this here interview. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with me on Twitter and shit. Be on that. Doing that. I'll follow you back if your timelines is about some real shit. If they about some bullshit, nope. So, today we talking about Breakfast Club interview with Byron Allen. I'm sure that y'all saw this. If y'all didn't see it, watch it. Watch it. I urge y'all to watch it so y'all can get y'all's own vantage on it. I had to watch that. I watched Yvette's cast. Shout out to Yvette Carnell. Watched her cast. I watched Tone's commentary on it today that he dropped. I had to really take it all in because I didn't want to be in no way, jarring to people. Yo, what up? LA ADOS. Melvin Johnson, what's good, man? Man, here in the TX, man, what's good? I watched all of it. I had to watch all of it because I didn't want to be, I know how people feel about this issue. And y'all have heard my viewpoint on this issue before. And I actually did a recording of this. I actually recorded this video earlier today. I did it while I was out just riding around the whip. I was like, man, I'm finna do this shit live, man. I'm gonna do it like I usually do, just a different ambiance. Like, it wouldn't have been the chat in it. But I was like, I'm driving, sun out. Let me do this shit. Maybe I'll be in a sunny mood over the shit. But it didn't turn out with a sunny mood, It wasn't no sunny, happy dappy mood. It did not turn out happy. You know what I'm saying? It was not happy. And I know everybody is sensitive about this topic. And everybody's got their feelings about Byron Allen. They want him to be lionized as a figure in black society. And he is a figure in black society to get some pats on the back for what he's been able to accomplish in his economic development as we face government deployed disrepair, being ADOS, right? He's overcome some real shit. Workplace targeted, lineage specific disempowerment. He done some real things, right? In order to get to where he at. He's on this particular interview. He was talking about how he was, basically he broke it down to investments and industries. It's kind of his thing. He got rich off of dealing with industries and investments. So it's like, all right, brother, you doing some moves, brother. Good, brother. I feel it, bro. Good, bro. I feel it, man. We with it, man. Believe it. Understand it, man. Ain't no hate. And in watching this interview on The Breakfast Club, some things got revealed that kind of took my crux that I had in my initial video, kind of put a different light on them. And I want to get with the boy Byron's intellect on this plane and say this. I think that he learned that, every white person you meet, I think he's learning this in his life, that every white person you meet, just because you got money, they're not going to bow to you. They're not your wife. They don't have to bow to you just because you black with money type shit, right? Oh yeah, I went there. I mean, I threw his wife in there just to say it. Like, man, what? Not to be disrespectful, but peep me out. Like, just because you got money, every white person you meet don't got to bow to you. He's saying this right now, right? He's saying we're in a white supremacist regime, and I think it's finally hitting home for him now. Now that he got everybody in a tight like this over this Civil Rights Act 1866, we're gonna talk about it. Now that he got everybody in a tight over this shit, primarily non-billionaire black people are in a tight spot because of his spat with Comcast. And his sense of fuckery in a white supremacist regime, and the fuckery that a white supremacist regime will pull, irrespective of money or education. He kept throwing that out there. And Charlemagne checked him on it. You know what I mean? But his sense of the fuckery, irrespective of those things, is coming through clearer to him. This is a white supremacist regime where some of the biggest, most impenetrable corporations operate on white supremacist code. They will hire immigrants to keep black people out of the job, to keep the costs low, and then turn around and give black people the bootstrap talk. That's the type of shit they do. Right? We're talking about corporations being a white supremacist coded group. And this is a group that often decides not to sit at the table with Negroes. Just like we would do. You know what I mean? As more of us get on code with these outsider groups, we'll do the same thing. It's what's been done. It's what is done. It's what's been done to us. It's how things are done. It's what will be done around this bitch. It's what's going on. And to the bulk of black people, not Byron, if the dominant society say they're not going to fuck with you on government contracts or commercial contracts, it's okay for Byron, but it ain't okay for us. So for him to throw our rights under the bus like this, it is some selfish nigga shit. I did say that, I think, in my previous cast. I say it's probably some selfish nigga shit going on. Because if he win or lose, he's not going to be affected. I need somebody out there to hear what I'm saying and not just be fawning over the brother Byron Allen while he's putting us through this, because it's literally some whole ass nigga shit when you think about it that he's doing to us. I know we like Yvette, I know we like Tone, that ain't gonna change. But this nigga on some bullshit. This is what I'm trying to pose on my platform. You know what I mean? And that's that. But it ain't about how I feel. It ain't about how I feel. I want to look into a couple things just to get y'all's opinion on some things. I'm going to be checking the chat as often as I can. And phone lines open 800-365-3175. Hit me up. Or you can hit me up in the chat. Comments, all that shit. Because I don't ever want to be thought of as no hater ass nigga. I don't hate. I participate. He said some things that stuck out to me. And I want him to win this case. I told y'all in my last video I'm supporting this man. I want him to win. Despite what I think about the auspice under which he's riding this trajectory, I want the nigga to win. But I wanted y'all to catch a few points that update what I said in the previous post. So y'all can really feel what I'm saying to y'all, when I'm saying to y'all, what I'm saying to y'all. You understand? So one thing stuck out, man. Like, we know he got into bed with Comcast and they went racist white supremacists on him. They arbitrarily went to the Supreme Court to punish all black people for the sake of one. And as I've said, he dumped this in our lap out of nowhere after years of not really being on the black radar. I don't think I'm the only person that brought that up. I've heard a few other people speak on that aspect. And they went to the Supreme Court and pulled out big guns on him. They pulled out the big guns on him. Comcast asked for him to pull out. and talk it out. As they went to the Supreme Court and started pulling out big guns, they said, look, man, pull out, and let's talk it out. And from the interview with the Breakfast Club, Byron Allen was like, man, nah, that's like treating me like a monkey looking for a banana. They told him to drop the case and we might work with you. And what case he was talking about, he didn't say specifically, but I'm assuming it's the Ninth Circuit case, the case that he took to the Court of Appeals and got his $20 billion out of him. I think they want that $20 billion back. Or I don't know whether he done paid them yet, but they want that $20 billion out of his pocket. They fighting over this $20 billion. That's what this whole thing is. It stemmed from, in my opinion. But I'm gonna touch on a point that I want to get y'all's view on, because he presented some other things that it might not even be about Comcast and the $20 billion and that whole suit thing. I wanted y'all to know what he said in the end and listen to what he's talking about, what he said for real. But he said they ain't never meet with him after that case was over with. And as they took him to the Supreme Court, he's like, oh, they said, yo, drop the case and then we might sit with you. I'm assuming drop that $20 billion suit, forfeit his winnings. And he disagreed. He then turned around and he asked them to sit with them, and they disagreed. So we're looking at some corporate tug of war. They both being hard-headed, while we're facing having to have Civil Rights Act of 1866 toe up. And Byron is just pushing to have this sit with them, sit down with them. Some come sit with me, come to me shit, you know what I'm saying? He's on some real come to me, sit with me shit. Byron is one of those come to me, sit with me niggas. He was talking about the NAACP. Like, if they would just come to me and sit with me, then we could have discussions. The Urban League, these people would just come to me and sit with me. Like, nigga, I think right now, Byron Allen, he need all the allies he can find right now. He need to be finding people right now. All this go sit with me, nah, nigga. You sit with them. You go find them, my nigga. That ain't the attitude to have while we all in a tight. Right? That ain't the attitude to have. Come sit with me and nah, nigga. You need all these motherfuckers to help you. And for all we know, they could take this Civil Rights Act off the table in the Supreme Court fight. Comcast, they could take that shit off the table and not put it on the chopping block like they got it right now. And he'll still decide to have him in court in the next couple months for his own reasons. We don't know. They got to sit with me. So we don't know how he'll try to draw this shit out. You know what I mean? We don't know. I know people love him. I know people think he's fun and people think he's cool and this, that, and that, and the third. But I'm saying, come on, man. We can't play. We can't be fawning over people just because they smile to us and talk to us good. We can't. And I think what is very, very important out of this is that we have to now understand, and it was something that I never thought about, and probably a lot of y'all out there never thought about either. While being in a corporation known as America, run by corporate whims, man, these motherfucking corporations got enough power to put our civil rights on the chopping block. Our right to attorney on the chopping block. Our right, whatever right they want to put on the chopping block, whatever they want to. And do it all in the shadows and keep it in the shadows, right? That's some shit that we would never think of. We would never think we would live in a world like that where the companies could just take your right to do certain shit away in your house or wherever you at and whenever they want to. We never thought of the world like that. I need y'all to see the world in the terms that it is being presented to us now. Like, we need to not pretend like this ain't what's happening. This is just one little spat we seen. What other kind of spats are behind the scenes from different companies, different entities that can't put some shit together and can't come to an agreement about some shit? What kind of other spats and what kind of other shit is up on the chopping block? We don't know. That just kind of blew my mind, y'all. That really blew my mind just to really think about it, right? All this shit could be being kept in the shadows with these companies. Now, Byron Allen, he just happened to be forthcoming about this. Because I guess he didn't want the shit weighing on his soul about how some shit went bad in court that got all black people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that something? Ain't that some shit? You know what I mean? You never think of that while you watching your Comcast programming and whatever you dealing with these corporations, whatever distance you have to corporate entities, man, like whatever it may be. You ever think about that when you typing on your Microsoft? You ever think about it when you doing certain shit, man? And these motherfuckers got it like that, dog. And they got it like that. And quick side note, everybody, since we're talking about Comcast, everybody boycott Harriet. That punk ass movie Harriet is coming out tomorrow. I said it was Monday. I don't know why I was thinking on the 4th. It's coming out tomorrow. At least out here it says it's coming out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that bitch. Fuck that Cynthia Erivo bitch. She sit up in Kiki with the ADOS hater Lovey. Starving Marvin looking ass bitch Lovey. Bitches like her who say reparations for what? They don't need reparations. They ain't do nothing. Type of shit. She sit up in Kiki with that bitch. She sit up in Kiki with Oprah. Boycott that movie. Fuck that bitch. And boycott its parent company. The parent company is Comcast. I should say the company that is made by is Focus Feature Films. So anything that's Focus Features on it, y'all boycott that shit. There's a little list going around on Twitter right now, as a matter of fact, of all the shit they make and how we should be boycotting that shit. And by the way, fuck with me on Twitter. That's PStillDGAF. When you get the dime, fuck with me. PStillDGAF, just to let you know. Matter of fact, let me run this in the chat real quick since I'm on it. And y'all want it. Let me do that. Let me do this too. I'll be taking a brizzle. Don't forget to check out my Teespring. Pardon me, y'all, while I handle this business. I don't see no minds in the spot, so let me do it like this. Put that in the tit up. Okay. But anyway, y'all, back to it. You know, they could take the Civil Rights Act, the 1866, off the table. You know what I mean? Like, they could take it off the table, and both Byron and them could still be in court fighting over some other shit in the next couple months for his own reasons. That's the power of corporations. I just want y'all to see that. And now that I think about it, who is to say that if the Civil Rights Act of 1866 gets eviscerated, as he was saying on the Breakfast Club, that was the term being used, if it gets eviscerated, who's to say that he's gonna show up to really fuck with black people after his little spat? Is he gonna go back off the grid if it go bad? You know what I mean? Or it went bad, oh well, I'll see you black people later. Like, I mean, what's up, man? Like, we're still trying to think about what he do in the community, for real. And y'all know, y'all got any buildings in y'all's neighborhoods, built in y'all neighborhood, that y'all can say, oh yeah, that boy Byron, he put in on that for black people. He built that. He did it. Y'all got anything like that around your neighborhood? Built by Byron Allen. Do you? Is my question. Charlamagne the Fraud brought the shit up, man. He was like, hey, man, you've been quiet for all these years, man, but now you're coming out talking about this. And his response was, oh, well, we got the Griot. I got Freestyle TV. I got the Weather Channel. So he's talking about his accomplishments. Okay, but nigga, there's some serious shit happening, dog. What you think about the serious shit, though, Byron Allen? Fuck you think about that shit, Byron Allen? Saying, man, like, you've been quiet all these years. What's up? So, the bird's eye view real quick. I just want us to look at the disrespectful gamesmanship that these people could be dealing in while we sitting up watching it. All right, this is corporation versus corporation shit. Looking for bragging rights at their next golf game on, I got you on that Comcast deal, They're looking for bragging rights at their next golf game. We don't know these motherfuckers is enemies. We don't know if they cool or not. We don't know. Because neither side seems to have a plan for us or where we're going to end up out of this if some shit go wrong. Byron or Comcast, ain't none of them came forth saying, hey, look, black folk, we know this shit is, look, if this shit go bad, Comcast ain't came out, look, black community, I am your Comcast provider. Look, if this goes bad with Civil Rights Act 866, we're going to do this, we're going to do that to try to help your black behind. Byron Allen ain't came out, look, if this goes bad, black community, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Here's my contingency plan. Byron ain't came out about no contingency plan and they ain't showed us what no contingency plan looked like. That's bothersome. That's bothersome to me. I give this example sometime. We don't know about who America got beef with. We don't know who the allies are. We don't know who the tariff. We don't know who got the tariff low, who got the tariff high, who got the sanction. We don't know none of that shit. We don't know none of that shit. All we know is what's on TV and what's on the Breakfast Club. Okay? Y'all hear what I'm saying? We don't know who got beef. We don't know if these motherfuckers could be cool. We don't know what's up. Byron Allen could be cool with Comcast for all we know. Being in the general public, you know what I'm saying? We don't know for sure who doing wrong. So we need to be very objective. Very objective. I try to help us be very objective, which is why my opinion usually sits outside of what everybody say is cool. But feel me though. Still feel me though. You know what I mean? Saying, well, I don't got a lot of subscribers now, but I'm finna have a lot of subscribers. Like, motherfucker, feel me though. I mean, this is a billionaire on billionaire spat going on. And they really don't give a fuck where we end up out of this shit. Probably. I'm say probably. Just keep an eye on that aspect of it. You know what I mean? And in another instant, how you doing, Dr. Lele? I see you, what's up? In another instant, Byron admitted, look, DJ Envy, he asked, what can we do to help? What can the common man do to help your situation, right? Like, we know you up against some hard behavior. They going at you in court. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what can we do to help in this situation? He's asking for a directive. Like, tell me what to do, nigga. Byron Allen was like, well, you gotta know what you're up against when you're in court. They gonna get you in court. It's not an answer though, nigga. We trying to figure out, like, all right, what do we do, right? That's partly what I'm gonna give that kind of advice on this particular cast. But I'm saying DJ Emmett was asking that of him, and he went to, well, what do you do? Well, you gotta know what you're going up against when you get you in court. Hold up. What do the common nigga do? That's what you're not answering. What do the common nigga do though, dog? We trying to figure that out. So the court shit is on his mind hard out of this gamesmanship that we talking about between these two corporations, Byron Allen and Comcast. The courtroom shit is on his mind hard. The brother knew he stepped in it, man. That's what happened, man. This nigga know he stepped in it and he never came forth and told nobody that we know, man, I fucked up. Sometimes you fuck up, man. He ain't never came out and said, man, I fucked up with this shit. I'm waiting on Byron Allen, man. Just be real, man. It don't hurt to just say you fucked up some shit, man. Sometimes you fuck up the work, dog. Sometimes the work get fucked up on your account, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at certain things, man. And I know everybody like Byron Allen. Everybody. All right, cool. I'm with it. I want him to win. But sometimes you fuck up, man. Goddamn. Just admit that you fucked up sometimes, dog. It ain't hard. But let's talk about it. He admitted, he came out, and his issue is what it seemed like, at least to me. His issue, from my vantage, is that he ain't know what he was going up against. He ain't know the motherfuckers that he was going up against was on some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't put that together. That's some art of warship. All my soldier niggas, my warrior type niggas in the chat, know your enemy. That's some art of war shit, right? He ain't know that them motherfuckers that him and his mama was having office parties with as a child were such white supremacists. Motherfuckers at NBC. Let's keep that shit real. And he touched on the aspect of using the MOUs in his defense. And, that it's a racist concept to have a black organization like the Urban League or the NAACP to definitively speak to the character of Comcast. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. I mean, you surprised or are you disappointed? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, in my Birdman voice, you surprised or you disappointed, nigga? It's called collusion. What kind of blinder do you have on as a black man that you don't think that white supremacist society co-op niggas? They've been doing that since the Black Panthers. They've been doing that since the black pastors on the plantation. They've been doing that since Nat Turner's Rebellion. Looking for the nigga that's going to sell out. So he's like, oh, well, that's a racist concept to even think. You can call on these non-media entities, is what he was getting at, that are supposedly black. That's racist to go find black people to go against. Nigga, where you think you at, Byron? Where you think you live at, dog? That's all I'm trying to say. Like, how is you missing this? How is this missed upon you? Alright? You should be giving money to these motherfuckers. Charlemagne called that shit out too, man. Charlemagne the fraud, man. He called that shit out too. He was like, man, you should be giving money to the NAACP and the Urban League to get them behind you on this shit. He was like, well, I gave him $250,000. Comcast gave him $1 million though. Well, nigga, you supposed to triple that shit. You supposed to triple up, nigga, quadruple up, nigga. Have all the black organizations in your pocket. Billionaire Byron Allen. That's what you supposed to do, dog. That's where you at. If it's real. You know what I'm saying? If it's real, why you coming to us? If the reason is real, why you coming to us over this, my nigga? You supposed to be dropping all kind of dough. You supposed to be on it, man. You supposed to have all these people that you say, oh, they over there on the amicus brief. And you supposed to buy all them motherfuckers, dog, on some real lobbyism shit. Pro-black lobbyism movement. This is shit we talk about on my channel. This is a concept that I brought to new black media called pro-black lobbyism. We need it. And this is a sharp example as to why we need it. And when we need to use it. For shit like this. When we need to bribe a motherfucker. Come on, man. Keep that shit real. Have all the black organizations in your pocket, Byron. It's still time. The court is on the 13th, my nigga. It's still time to pay all these organizations, Byron. November 13th is the court date for those that don't know. Get them niggas out there to march and be in front of the Supreme Court standing, like Tone was saying in his vantage on this particular issue. These is for sale type niggas. Get at them, nigga. These are for sale type niggas, dog. Get at them, man. Now is the opportunity to ride with the common man. Byron, since you talking about, you know, you want to fuck with the common man on some shit now. You done came up out the clouds, dog. You know what I mean? We ain't seen you, but you want to fuck with the common man. You want to walk the block. Cool. Nigga. Now's your time to show that type of move, man. Not only are these people on some white supremacist time, goddamn it, they went and got the DOJ. They got a DOJ card. So we talking about going to war, Byron Allen. You went to war and you ain't have a DOJ card, dog. We're going to talk all the war. Don't go to war when you don't got the readiness to do so. I know I got a lot of ex-military, soldier, warrior, street warrior niggas on my channels, man, that I try to break my shit down to and speak my shit to, man. He went to war with a corporation who he didn't know had a DOJ card to pull. And now he, black folk, hey black folk, they got a DOJ card. It's a civil rights act, they gonna put it on the table. They got a DOJ card. Hold up, hey, you dumping this in our lap. Hold up, what's up? What's up, man? What's up? You dumping this in our lap, man? What's good? What's really happening? Right? I hope y'all don't think I'm tripping. I hope y'all don't think I'm tripping. Like this is how the shit sit when you think objectively about an individual. I just want y'all to keep a clear mind about this shit, man. Don't just be in love with the nigga and not be critical of certain things. Being critical is love around this bitch. Fucker, we ADOS, we the new sapiosexuals in this bitch. We on some sapiosexual shit. Like, knowledge turn us on in a real way. Motherfucker, like, come on, man. We can't afford to just be, he got money. He got money. He's an example. He's a shining example of what we can be, and he can be. All right. But, nigga, hold up. Let's take a real critique. Take some real advice from the block, man. Why you playing, man? Like, take some real advice. Byron done a lot of work to get to where he at, man. So he understands critique at this point, I would imagine. You don't get to be no billionaire and not take critique. You're not going to have all yes men around you when you're a billionaire. That ain't how you make it to be a billionaire. Everybody don't just tell you, yeah. Even white people that you might have grew up with as a child running around on the sets at NBC and that you're meeting now in court. Even them people, Byron, just kicking knowledge. I'm not saying shit about him. I'm trying to take little snide, flippant remarks at him. I'm just saying. Just don't miss that. I mean, yo, speaking of NBC, Charlemagne, motherfucker asked, he was like, yo, you know, NBC, that motherfucker, he touched on some points, right? He ain't missed certain shit. People want to act like Charlemagne was just saying a bunch of dumb shit. Yo, listen to what that nigga saying, though. Listen to what he's saying. All right? Yo, the nigga say, yo, man. Yo, so peep it out, man. Are you afraid of what NBC is maybe trying to do to you? It's alleged they got Bill Cosby's whole situation fucked up, hemmed up, fucked up. Are you afraid of what NBC gonna do? Right? Asking them. Legitimate questions is how it is. And he came with well, I'm going to tell you this. God loves me. Shit. God loves me. I talk to God. I'm unstoppable. This is what he was saying. All right, you talking to God? Man. All right, dog. That's what you going to do? You gonna take God to God gonna be listened to by the Supreme Court? Okay. All right. I'm just touching on some things, man. Like, y'all gotta understand it, man. Y'all can't miss this shit, man. I want y'all to also peep this one. This was another point that he made. He was like, man, look, I'm not gonna drop the case. But if he does drop the case, Comcast says, yo, the Civil Rights Act 1866, then it's not at stake anymore. Y'all hear that? They giving them a lane to breathe. They really giving them a lane to breathe. They giving everybody a lane to breathe with this shit. They saying, look, if you drop the case, the Civil Rights Act 1866 is not going to be at stake. Did y'all hear that in the interview? I watched the interview 3 times. I took copious notes. I don't think I missed this. Tone didn't say this in his commentary about this. And shout out to Tone. Tone think people dumb for telling Byron to back. But check it out. Check it out. You know what I mean? If the nigga said out his own mouth, he said this out of his own mouth, the Civil Rights Act 1866 would not be at stake if he backed out. That's why it ain't really stupid, Tone. I'm saying. I heard Tone's interview. I heard his cast that he made on it, right? I think if Tone heard that part, he probably would have been like, oh, well, shit, okay. You know what I mean? He would be like, yeah, all right, it's cool. All right, yeah. Right? Another thing that stuck out, and I'll leave it here, man, because I want to get y'all opinion on this shit and hear what y'all saying in the chat. I know y'all got things to say. I want to hear what y'all on. Firstly, you know, when he was asked, you know, why is he pursuing this with Comcast? He brought up something. He was like, man, hey, this is not about my channels not being on Comcast. You know, kind of taking the spotlight off of him having his Court TV, Cars TV, his various channels that he got, having them on their network. He downflagged that and was like, yeah, no, it ain't about them not holding my content on their network. It ain't about that. I said, okay, that's a change. That's strange. Every publication says that is the reason. It's what we've been going with in New Black Media. We've been going with that, right? I just want to fact check real quick, Byron Allen, if you're out there listening. I want to fact check you real quick, Byron Allen. Like, okay, we've been going with that. That it was because of your entities not being offered on Comcast distribution lines that we went up to bat for you, my nigga. And that was the impetus as to why you were pursuing your $20 billion suit with Comcast. Back to the $20 billion suit, right? That's what we've been going with in media. That's why I want to just keep everything clear. So he added some context. He was like, man, he said somebody he know, he didn't say who, somebody he know want to do a college sports network, like a black college sports network in tandem with the HBCUs, the Black College Sports Network or some shit, right? Saying like, I guess one of his homeboys came to him and was like, man, like, I want to do this. And then he spun it. He was like, man, when Comcast said no, it was like it was saying no to education. He went into education because education is important, and they was trying to help kids get to college. And if they saw the sports, and they could dream about going to college. And if they had that one channel, and that was what made me get up and say, I'm going to court. Alright, nigga. Alright. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put it together, man. Like, what am I missing? What am I missing? This is what he's saying out his mouth. What am I missing? I'm just saying, it's just something that just stuck out with me. So I'm thinking like, damn, who is this homeboy? I mean, what do his homeboy think about this shit? About everybody's civil rights of 1866 provisions being on the chopping block. Due to, now he the reason. Now his homeboy the reason that he stood up and said, I'm finna go to war now, nigga. Nigga. Load up my strap, nigga. Put my shit in the bag, nigga. Load my shit up, nigga. I'm ready to go. What's up? Who is this homeboy? Who is this? Who is this? Who is his homeboy? I want to know. Like, I wonder what his homeboy thinking. We ain't heard from him. You know what I mean? I just want to know. You know what I mean? Is he still going on talking about rah, 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 go, go, go? Now that the Civil Rights Act 1866 is on the chopping block like this? Because I'm sure his homeboy ain't going to be affected in any way over this shit. I'm sure his homeboy got money like that. I'm sure his homeboy will not be affected financially and contractually if this shit go wrong. And I know the boy Byron talking about we gonna win, 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 so forth and so forth. But if shit go wrong, it ain't gonna be Mad Max for Byron Allen and his friends. It ain't gonna be Mad Max style. It's gonna be Mad Max for us. I hope y'all be prepared when it turn out to be Mad Max for us. If it turns out to be Mad Max for us, I hope y'all ready to wake up in the morning, load up your gun, go find you a piece of rock to get behind and just start blasting motherfuckers, because that's what your day gonna be. And that's what your night's gonna be. Hope y'all ready for that type of shit. If this shit don't go, if shit go wild, I mean, you're gonna wake up in the morning, you're going to find your piece of rubble to be behind, you're going to have your strap, you're gonna hunt down and just start yapping motherfuckers, clacking at motherfuckers. That's what the shit is like. It's gonna be Mad Max for us. It ain't gonna be Mad Max for Byron Allen and his homeboy with some basketball channel. Some basketball college sports channel that he couldn't get on the pipeline with Comcast, so he took the shit to court. It ain't gonna be them, it's gonna be us. You know what I mean? But the go, 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 rah, 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 Bob, we want to keep that vibe up. You know what I mean? Straight up. On my channel, we want Byron Allen to win. We want Byron Allen to win on my channel. When they asked him, was he going to win? He started talking about his God. You know what I mean? He said, God going to be there. Oh, your God going to be there too? Ah, damn. God damn. God damn it. You know what I mean? Yo, these white supremacists, Byron Allen, if you don't know, bro, yo, they beating the hell out of God. In the courtroom, they beating the hell out of God, boy. On any courtroom day, in any day, nigga, they beating the fuck out of God, dog. Anybody God is getting served, fucking around with the white supremacist regime that you living in, Byron Allen. God don't got the DOJ on his side. You know what I'm saying? God don't got the DOJ on his side, Byron Allen. You talking you God, man. The DOJ hate God, probably, nigga. They hate your God, probably, nigga. Damn, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, we're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna keep it positive, you understand? You know what I'm saying? I said earlier, my first video that I did on this, I said, look, man, Byron probably the type of motherfucker that can't take a no from white people. And he's either selfish or he got shit in a bag big enough to where this case going to the Supreme Court and reaching this height of Comcast throwing the Civil Rights Act 1866 under the bus is something that he not worried about. He think he gonna win this case. All right, so let's put them positive vibes out in the air. You know what I mean? But the nigga scared of the DOJ though. I mean, you scared of the DOJ? He kept bringing it up. You scared of the DOJ, man? Damn, dog. You scared of the DOJ? You scrambling to get hands on deck? Why you scared though, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you scrambling to get hands on deck. You scared and you scrambling? I mean, I thought we was gonna win, nigga. I thought we was gonna win, Byron Allen. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that ain't gonna be affected if you win or not, it's you, nigga. It's everybody else is gonna be affected, nigga. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hold on, let me get to the comments, man, because I've been... Yo, let me tell y'all, what we talking about right now, today, right now, had y'all heard the other cast that I did, I still got it. I don't know, I might release some stills from that. Yo, that one was bad. That one was not good. It was bad. You know what I'm saying? I went off. I went off in a real way. But I think this was a little more constructive. I think I had said what I had wanted to say on this. It was more constructive. Oh, Lily says it's already Mad Max. What up, Lily? She say, it's already Mad Max for us. Bring it on. Oh, that's Caleb Black say it's already Mad Max for us. Bring it on. What up, Caleb Black? What's that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dr. Lee say the DOJ isn't omnipotent. Okay, word. Dr. Lee say, well, I trust God in my life too. The pendulum swings both ways. Stop being so harsh, Pete. Hey, man, you gotta call it how I see it. I'm not saying that the pendulum don't swing both ways. I've said that I want to see good for his situation, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think that it has legs. What he's kicking, it got legs on a merit of just some, just a do-gooder kind of man like Byron Allen is, and doing do-gooder stuff, you know what I mean? It has merit on some do-gooder terms. I just got to look at the others, you know what I mean? I have an eye for the bullshit. I got a real good eye for, I'm up on some bullshit right there. I see it real quick. It don't take me no time. Dr. Lily. I'm saying? So no, I'm not wholly pessimistic about it. Don't get that vibe from it. I've tried to explain that, look, man, he's a good man. He's doing good works, and he gonna do good. You know what I mean? I'm sending them that strength. I'm sending them that energy, right? I'm giving them some advice. I done gave them some advice before the 13th, man. They're good. Before the 13th, drop dough on everybody that you think is a colluder with Comcast. Nigga, buy them all back. Buy all them motherfuckers. So that's how you know, Lily. I wasn't here just to say, he going through this. Nah. Look, man. Buy motherfuckers. Buy the block, dog. Now the time to buy the block up, nigga. There ever was a time for you to buy the block, Byron Allen. Now it's time for you to buy the block. Then you got 14 days to buy the block, dog. What's up? Can you buy the block in 14 days? Can you get the money up to buy it in 14 days, man? That's all I'm saying. That's all we on with it. John Mitchell say, God stop at the courthouse steps. That was all I was trying to say. Like, look, man, like, you go to court, is your God up there talking to the judge? Like, judge, nigga, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this shit right now. We gonna do this shit right now. I think of that, because, damn it, the times that I've been to court, to have a lawyer that can walk up to the judge, to have a motherfucker walk up to the judge, like, come on, nigga, come on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That means the world. I'm just speaking from experience. I can't tell y'all no other way, man. Can't tell y'all no other way, man. I can't. Yo, in my previous video, who else is? Oh, Still Learning. What up, Still Learning? Let me just shout out Still Learning real quick, because Still Learning the homie. I want to read one of her comments, because I know she has some good stuff to say. Because I seen her on other comments, like, hold up. She been on it. Black Man 903, what's good, bro? Sadden. Melvin Johnson, what up, bro? Still in the chat. Yeah, Still Learning. Hey, P said, okay, so you okay. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You willing to say, okay. Yep, John Mitchell, yada. There was one comment I was looking for. Alright, well, let me just go down to the last comment Still Learning put up, just for the sake of reading and getting Still Learning's energy on the channel. Still Learning say, when it comes to everyone, including God, I say trust but verify. Nothing wrong with verifying. Ain't nothing wrong with double checking. And then go send somebody to go double check and triple check. And then go send somebody else to go double check and triple check. No matter what you hearing, no matter what somebody say to you, you know what I'm saying? Just no matter what you may think a situation is, nigga, deploy your soldiers, nigga. Tone brought up a good point talking about motherfuckers should be on the steps protesting at the Supreme Court on the steps, nigga. Hell yeah. Go buy them people to be out there, Byron. Now's your time to put your money to work, nigga. Don't just sit in the back. Hold up. Don't just sit in the back doing this. Don't sit in the back doing this, dog. Chilling. Nigga, this shit real, dog. The impetus for you running up on this case with Comcast was, from what I could tell, man, you want to be the man with all the work. You say it was your homeboy that was on the basketball and the sports shit, but everybody who black ain't about no sports shit. So to put everybody's black civil rights of 1866 behavior on the chopping block just because your homeboy who black, or may not be black, want to run an HBCU sports channel with Comcast, and he didn't get it. He didn't get it, so I got up and I said, I'm going to take him to court. That don't make sense, Byron Allen. It just don't make sense. Where the logic in that? I want people to put together the logic behind it, not to criticize the man. I just want to have it out there on my channel. I don't got a big channel, so that's good. It's going to get bigger, though, but I don't got a big channel, so it's good that a few people can have this conversation going on in their brain, so it ain't look like, oh, that nigga, he just a hating ass nigga, ha ha. So the word ain't out like, oh, he just a hating ass nigga. Y'all hating ass nigga with 2,000 followers. Yeah, that bitch, nigga, nah. The people that's here, you here for a reason. You could have been anywhere, but you here right now, because it was meant for you to probably hear this shit that I'm talking, because ain't nobody else saying it. I'm just saying, I want y'all to be objective and critical, because I want a critical mass on my channel. I told y'all that on day one. So I'm pushing for that. I don't care who or what it is, man. Whom or what. This is a teachable moment for Byron Allen. I wish he could come with it. I want him to come with it. I'm flipping screens, I'm saying. Flipping screens, dropping screens. Dropping screens. I'm saying, I want him to come with it. That's what I'm on. Don't think this is just some throwing a nigga under the bus shit. That ain't what the fuck this is, man. This shit is real. We going through shit. This shit is serious. And from what, my original stance was, man, this nigga want to be the nigga with all the work. He want to be the nigga running the shit. Think about it. The terms in which he sued Comcast under, it was under some shit like, y'all don't want to hold my channels. Y'all don't want to hold my various entities on y'all's distribution line. I'm not sure where. I don't have those court documents from that particular case. If any of y'all come across those court documents from that case, and y'all got those court documents from that case, was the claim any way related to race as to why he was suing Comcast for that $20 billion? Was that a race-related thing? I want to get the exact document. I haven't been able to pull them up. I want to get the exact documents on that and see. Was it race-related that he was presenting right then and there? Or was it something that they talked about in the aftermath after the case didn't go their way? Or at what point did race get interjected into it? Because I'm just saying, like, this is a case where you think of it, this is a big company. I know enough about business. I know enough about monopoly. Comcast owns a big share of the cable market. Comcast and maybe a few other entities, they own a big share of the cable market. I guess he was trying to grab some regions out of the sky that they owned and trying to have his imprint on with them, trying to tag off of them. And I get it. They say most of the cable companies, from what I've been able to find out about cable companies, just doing my research on this case, most cable companies are considered monopolies because of the issue that, like, damn, it's like you can only have a few motherfuckers out there digging up the ground all the time, digging up the ground. They one of the situations like how we had with Ma Bell back in the day where, oh, this is a big monopoly. We need to break this up. We need to, I was first thinking like, man, maybe it's some monopoly shit where he could have went in on the premise of not on some race shit to where they bringing up race now in the Supreme Court. It could have been a case where it's like, oh, this is a monopoly. We need to break up a monopoly right now. They tripping. They a monopoly. They not letting people in. I'm running this whole case on monopoly, and that be the impetus, right? I'm just trying to think, like, what was this an optimal approach to the case? I don't know. So I'm trying to ask y'all. Like, I haven't come across anything that put it in perspective, but you know what I mean? Because had he sued on a monopoly grounds, it would have been like, okay, yeah. And had he won a monopoly suit, it would have been like, okay, now Now, then we would have been able to really see the work of Byron Allen. Like, okay, yeah, now I'm going to bring all these black people that I'm talking about, all these networks. Everybody going to be on this shit. It's going to be everybody, not just Byron Allen. We done broke up a monopoly. We're going to bring in these resellers for cable, kind of like how they did with Ma Bell. They broke up Ma Bell into different little, Bell telephone, for those of y'all that remember when landlines was the shit, like that. I'm going to break it up on a monopoly basis, not talking about no race or whatever. But maybe it's good that he tried to come at it on some race shit, because look, it's giving him a lesson right now, and the fact that we're in a white supremacist regime. God damn. For a nigga that, he was surprised. He seemed surprised that that's what they do. He seemed surprised that they go pay niggas like the NAACP to be on their side, and that's what he should be doing all day. You got 14 days, Byron, now. Pay the NAACP. Byron, pay them niggas, dog. Pay them. Somebody get a message, man. Somebody get a message to Byron Allen, dog. Pay everybody that Comcast got on the payroll, dog. They on the defendant sheet right now. They co-defendants for these motherfuckers right now. While they talking they little boycotts of the Cynthia Erivo movie, while they talking this, while the dude, the president wrote a letter to Comcast, all of that shit. They on they payroll, nigga. Drop dough, dog. That's my advice. This is my advice hour. I'm not here to shit. I'm not here to say he can't do it, he won't do it. Anybody sitting up saying that shit, you a dumb motherfucker, get off my channel. But I'm saying, it's like, it's a money move time now. You got to get the dough up, dog. You got the money, man. Don't be on no come see me, come sit with me. They need to come sit with me. They need to, what did he say? He said, yo, they need to settle up. They need to settle up. They need to withdraw it and then settle up. Like, come and sit with me and settle up. What does settle up mean? He didn't describe what settle up mean. Charlemagne the fraud interjected and was like, well, it means pay. You got to pay. He was like, settle up, pay. Well, hold up. What do it mean? Not settle up, pay. What do settle up mean, nigga? What do you mean that you want people to settle up with you? What are you willing to do if they say, okay, Byron, you right? You know what I'm saying? Well, what do you want for them to say, after they say, Byron, you right, what do you want in order for them not to be throwing our civil rights and other types of rights under the bus at their leisure, gratuitously? This is what we need to be thinking about. This is all I'm looking into the future, my nigga. I'm way past the surface level on this. I just need for y'all to stay with it. Stay with it. Don't not be objective about this shit. And be ready for some Mad Max shit just in case shit go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't find a job, niggas gonna be in your driveway. Real shit. It's gonna be in your fucking driveway. So we gotta be ready. Alright? Niggas can't keep a job, niggas gonna be in your driveway. Niggas get fired at will for nothing, niggas gonna be in your driveway. I'm saying. Keep shit real. I'm just saying. Byron don't care. But that's what the shit look like, man. I'm not saying he don't care. I'm just saying, like, one motherfucker, it's not gonna affect Byron. Like, it's gonna affect motherfuckers who done sworn their life to get away from that type of shit, and it's no escape, nigga. You wanna be the man. Byron wanna be the man. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be the man with all the channels, all the chicken, all the pig feet, all the hog moms. You wanna be that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, do anything just to be the man with all the work. Kidnap your wife and your daughter, erase you off the earth. Shit is cut though, shit is real, cousin. Better know the game, if you don't, you get killed, cousin. Take a nigga to wall behind yard. Spark off when they get off and leave brains on the curb while you blocking us. Baller blocking us. For all y'all that know baller blocking is cash money and shit. You don't know baller blocking? Oh shit. POP was good, boy. Sitting there chilling. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas baller blocking. Baller blocking, Byron, on this shit. You baller blocking, dog. If you ain't dropping the dough like you need to, man, you baller blocking, homie. Niggas baller blocking. So they letting off shot. The feds came through. They can't stop my clock. Wild nigga up truck, close my shop. Other came through in a Bentley drop. Tell the stupid bitch shut up. She about to get popped. Still roll through the hallway, tote Glock. You know what I mean? Shit. Y'all don't remember this shit? This shit classic. Well, y'all know? Y'all don't know? Y'all don't know? Alright. Yo, man, Turk on that verse, Baller Blocker, man, he killed that first verse. That was my shit. Every day, all we do is get our grind on. From sun up to sun down, get our grind on. Try to bust it wide open and build up my clank. Send it at these niggas so I can beat the jank. You know how I did everything for myself. Everybody scoring for me, nobody else. I'm a dog, and ain't no secret. I want it all. Coke, dope, hug, and the fancy car. Man, shit. They don't know. The black boy, what's good, Miss Lady? Shout out to the black boy. What's happening? Me and the black boy, we got a show coming up on Monday, 7:30. I want y'all to tune in. Since we talking about Mad Max shit, we're gonna be touching on some important things. I want y'all to tune in. We're talking about surviving. You know, this is a channel this is a Get the Strap channel. This is a Black Prepper channel. This is about real shit. So we're gonna be touching on some topics having to do with food, you know what I mean, and how to eat when it get dark. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean? We're gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tune in for that on Monday, 7:30. This coming Monday. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so y'all know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with my Teespring. That shit got classics for they asses. Yeah. Let me get it, y'all.